This is the BLUETTI EB3A portable power station. Small footprint, lots of promise, and a few surprises I didn't expect once I put it through real days of use. The design is practical and simple. It's a stone gray hard plastic shell with rounded edges and a fold-flat handle on top. At about 10 pounds and roughly 10 by 7 by 8 inches, it's easy to grab and move around the house or toss in the car. The handle makes quick carries comfortable, though it doesn't feel like something I'd abuse. Every port I use regularly is on the front, which I love because I don't have to spin the unit around. The top has a wireless charging pad, handy for quick phone drops. The screen is the standout here, bright, readable at a glance, and it shows battery percent, input and output watts, and time to empty or time to full based on the current load. Big win for usability. The dedicated buttons for AC and DC outputs are also great. I can power only what I need and avoid idle drain from converters and the inverter. From my experience, the EB3A is two products depending on how you use it. As a portable power source for camping and around the house, it's a champ. I ran a 12-volt cooler, charged a laptop off the 100-watt USB-C, and topped off camera and drone batteries without breaking a sweat. The 600-watt pure sine wave inverter handled everyday electronics like a TV and a fan cleanly. Pure sine wave just means the AC power it outputs is the same smooth shape you get from the wall, so sensitive gear is safer. The DC car socket is regulated, so the voltage stays stable as the battery drops, useful for fridges and CPAPs. Where things fell apart for me was the UPS mode. UPS stands for uninterruptible power supply. The idea is that when grid power drops, the EB3A switches to battery fast enough that your devices never shut off. In my setup, I wanted it to guard a desktop and my networking gear. In practice, I saw random momentary cutouts even when wall power was fine and the battery was full. Those blips were enough to reboot my computer. I updated firmware through the app and tried different loads and outlets. The behavior improved sometimes, then returned. In my opinion, it's not reliable as a UPS for anything you care about keeping on. I ran into another issue after I fully drained the unit during a weekend out. After using it until it shut down, I brought it back and plugged it in. The screen insisted it was full, but it wouldn't accept a charge or power anything. I left it unplugged, tried different inputs, and eventually got it back after repeated attempts and patience. That experience shook my confidence. A battery station should tolerate a full discharge without getting stuck. Since then, I avoid running it to zero, which isn't ideal, but it's how I keep it consistent. Charging performance is the EB3A's party trick. Key features here are the fast AC charging and the dual input option. With a wall outlet, it can pull up to roughly 350 watts using a single cable, so I see 0 to 80% in about half an hour to 40 minutes, depending on mode. Add solar to AC, and it gets even quicker. The built-in MPPT solar controller accepts up to 200 watts, which means it tracks the panel's best operating point to squeeze out more watts. On sunny days with a 200-watt panel, I've gone from low to nearly full over a long lunch break. On partly cloudy days, I noticed it can pause when input dips too low and then resume normal behavior. But it can be finicky when the sun is inconsistent. Noise matters indoors, and the fan can get loud during fast charging. Turbo mode sounds like a small hairdryer. Standard or silent mode helps, but then charging takes longer. Not a deal breaker for me, just something I plan around. Ports are a mixed bag. The 100-watt USB-C is excellent and charges my laptop like a real wall adapter. The USB-A ports feel weaker than their sticker suggests under heavier loads. The wireless pad works, but it's more of a convenience trickle than a true 15 watts experience with every phone. AC output is solid within the 600 watts rating. The 1200 watt surge helps with the startup draw on little compressors or blenders, but I wouldn't rely on it for anything too hungry. The app is convenient when it connects. I toggle AC-DC output, pick AC charging modes like turbo, standard, or silent, and watch input-output numbers in real time. I've also done firmware updates over Bluetooth. Connection hiccups happen more often than I'd like. When it works, it's great. When it doesn't, I just use the front buttons and screen. The battery chemistry is a big reason I picked this over others. LiFePO4 cells have a long cycle life. Think thousands of charges before capacity noticeably drops, and they're more thermally stable. That means better long-term value and peace of mind. Just know it can't charge below freezing. That's a chemistry thing, not a BLUETTI thing. The display is genuinely useful, not just a pretty blue square. Seeing time remaining in real time helps me manage loads without math. The 100-watt USB-C is a must-have for modern laptops. The regulated 12th output makes my portable fridge happy. The compact size and the fold-flat handle make it easy to carry or stash. The AC fast charging is addictive. Being able to plug in during breakfast and walk out the door with a mostly full battery changes how I plan trips. Key features that sell it for me are the 600-watt pure sine inverter, the 268-watt Life PO4 pack, the 9 total outputs including USB-C 100 watts, the built-in MPPT for up to 200 watts solar, and that quick wall charging with a single cable. It's perfect for car camping, photo shoots on location, small tailgates, or as a quiet power box around the house when you don't want to run extension cords. In my opinion, the biggest caution is the UPS promise. I wanted one box that could do both, field power and desk backup. From my experience, the EB3A is excellent in the field and too flaky as a UPS for anything critical. Add the risk I saw after a deep discharge, and I'd treat this as a portable power station first and a backup for non-critical loads second. I'd recommend this for people who need a compact, fast-charging battery with good ports for camping, road trips, van setups, and casual home use. If your goal is to protect a desktop, NAS, or medical device from outages, I wouldn't rely on it as your only UPS. There are dedicated UPS units that trade features for reliability in that specific job. In conclusion, the BLUETTI EB3A is a clever little box with real strengths: long life PO4 cells, a strong 100-watt USB-C port, regulated DC outputs, an easy screen, and super quick AC charging. It shines when you use it like a portable power hub. It stumbles when you ask it to be a rock-solid UPS, or when you push it to zero and expect a painless recovery. If you go in with the right expectations and keep it in its lane, it's a practical, packable power station that I've enjoyed using for everyday portable power needs. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more honest gear takes and drop your questions or your own EB3A experience in the comments. Thank you for watching.